Question number 2. 5 teams A, B, C, D, and E, each consisting of 15 members, are going on expedition to 5 different locations. Each team includes members from 3 different skill sets, that is biologists, geologists, and explorers. However, the number of members from each skill set varies by team, and each member has only one specialty. The total number of biologists, geologists, and explorers is equal. So, what the question says is that there are 15 members, and as there are 5 teams and each consists of 15 members, so there will be total 75 members. And the question also mentioned that uh, the biologists, geologists, and explorers is equal. So we can divide the 75 in 3 equal parts. So let's do that. 75 divided by 3 will give us 25. So each of biologists, geologists, and explorers will have 25 members each. There is also some additional information given, like every team has at least 2 members from each skill set. So what this particular information means is that each team has at least 2 members from each skill set. So we can infer that each team cannot have 0 or 1 members from each skill set because there has to be at least 2 members. Let's read the next information. Like team C and D have 6 biologists each, and team A has 6 geologists. So this particular information is the direct information. We can directly plug in the values. Every team except A has more biologists than explorers. Let's put hold on this particular information. We'll use it later. The number of explorers in each team is distinct and decreases in the order A, B, C, D, and E. So what this information means is that it decreases in the order A, B, C, D, and E. Like A is greater than B, B is greater than C, C is greater than D, D is greater than E. So this is the information that is given in this particular condition. And every value should be distinct. What is the question? Like the number of biologists in team E. We have to calculate this. So I made a table like this, like biologists, geologists, and explorers, and these are the 5 teams. And as the question mentioned, that every team has 15 members. So I have taken a total of 15 members in each of these teams, and we have already calculated how this 25 came. That 75 is divided in 3 equal parts. So I have taken 25, 25, and 25 here, as each skill set will have 25 members each. So let's try to plug in the direct information that was given in the additional information section. Like team C and D have 6 biologists each. C and D have 6 biologists each. And team A has 6 geologists. Team A has 6 geologists. Now we'll use the third condition that we put on hold. Like every team except A has more biologists than explorers. Okay. So what this information means is that except A in each of B, C, D, and E, biologists will be greater than explorers. So let's write it. Like in A, bio will be less than explorers, and in B, C, D, and E, bio will be greater than explorers. So this is the inference of this that particular condition. So let's apply this condition to this table. So if we take maximum value for explorers in A, as explorers is greater than biologists, so if we take 9, so this 9 and 6 will be 15, and this will become 0. But this is not possible, as I already mentioned, that each team has to have members, at least 2 members from each skill set. So in biologists, it has become 0, so this will violate our condition. So this is not possible. So this 9 is not possible over here. If we take 8, this will become 1. So this is also not possible. Once again, applying the similar logic, that there has to be at least 2 members, and here biologist is becoming 1. So once again, this is not possible. So this case gets eliminated too. If we take 7, If we take 7, this 7 and 6 will be 13 and this will be 2. So now this is satisfying. So if we fix 7 in this, uh, then let's take the C and D wala case as we have information related to it. Like uh, each team has to have at least two members from each skill sets. So and also in C and D case, biologists are greater than explorers. So the range for explorers is like which are the numbers possible in explorers for C and D. Like 2 is possible, like there has to be at least two members. 3 is possible, 4 is possible, and 5 is possible. 6 is not possible because 6 should be greater than, like the biologists should be greater than explorers. So these are the four numbers that is possible for C and D. And as the last condition mentioned that it has to be in decreasing order, so let's take 2 and 3 first. So if we take 2 and 3, 3 will be here and 2 will be here as it is in decreasing order. So if we take 3 and 2, and if we add this 7, 3 and 2, then 7 and 3 will become 10 and 10 and 2 will become 12 and remaining will be 13. Remaining will be 13. And in 13 we have to take numbers as such, like it has to be in decreasing order. So if we start with 2, then this will be 11. This is we can't take 2 because 2 is already taken by D, so this case gets eliminated here only. If we take 3, this will be 10. This case also gets eliminated because 3 is already taken. If we start with 4, then this will be 9, and if this is 5, this will be 8. This is 6, this will be 7. But 7 wala case is not at all possible because 7 is already taken by A, so this case gets also eliminated. So these are the only two cases left. But if you observe, like as it is in decreasing order, so this particular thing has to be less than 7. So if we take 4 here, 9 will be here, and this will violate our condition because D has to be greater than E, but here E is greater than 2. I've written here over here like D has to be greater than E. We'll write here also so that it is better for understanding. Yeah. Here E is greater than 2, but this is violating our condition because D is greater than E. So this 4 and 9 wala case gets eliminated, and similarly 5 and 8 case will also get eliminated because if we take 5 over here, 8 will be here, and 2 is still less than 8. But 2, like the number of team members for explorer skill set has to be greater than E. So this case also gets eliminated. You must be wondering, like if 6 is possible over here, sorry. If you must be wondering if 6 is possible over here, keeping this 3 and 2 intact. So if we take 6 here, this will be 3, and this 6 and 3, 9, 9 to 11, the remaining will be 14. Remaining will be 14. So in 14's case, if we start with 2, this is not possible, 2 is taken. 3 and 11 is not possible, 3 is taken. 4 and 10, if we take 4 and 10, once again we'll uh, violate the condition that it will not be in decreasing order because this particular thing will be less than 6, so we have to take 4 over here and 10 over here. So maximum cases are getting eliminated by the decreasing order wali condition, because, and I already mentioned that that particular condition will help us a lot in solving this set. So anything less than 7 is not possible here, as the remaining will be much larger and will have multiple cases in it, but the decreasing order wala case will eliminate all such cases. So 7 is fixed over here, 7 and 2. And in 3 and 2 also, all the cases got eliminated as we saw. So 3 and 2 is not possible. If we take, let me erase this also, better space. If we take 3 and 4 now, if we take 4 over here and 3 over here, applying the same decreasing order wala thing, then we'll be left with 7 and 4, 11, 11 plus 3, 14. So we'll be left with 11. In 11, 4 and 2 and 9, 3 and 8, 4 and 7, 5 and 6. After this, the cases will get repeated. So 3 and 8 is not possible, 4 and 7 is not possible as 3 and 4 is already taken. Uh, the explorer set skill set in team B has to be less than 7. So these are the two cases left. So if it is less than 7, so if we consider this case, then this will be 2 and this will be 9, and once again it is violating our decreasing order condition that it is still less than 2, but here D has to be greater than E, so this case also gets eliminated. And similarly, if we take 5 and 6, so if we take 6 over here and 5 over here, then 6 is still less than 7. It is satisfying the condition, but still here D is still less than E. D has to be greater than E. So this case also gets eliminated. We are left with only one case, that is 4 and 5, because 3 and 4 also gets eliminated as we saw. So we are left with only one case, that is 4 and 5. So 5 will be here, 4 will be here, and out of 3 we have two values, so 6 and 5 will be 11 and this will be 4. Similarly, this will be 5. And if we look vertically now in biologist column, this 6 and 6 will be 12 and 12 plus 2 14, will be left with uh, once again 11. We'll be left with 11, and here uh, we have to apply that condition now, that biologist has to be greater than explorer, because A was the only exception. All the B, C, D, and E teams has biologist greater than explorer. So uh, before this, we have to calculate the decreasing order wala thing. So if we look, like 7, 5, and 4 will be 16, and out of 25, if we subtract 16, we'll be left with 9. So 9 have cases like 2 and 7, 3 and 6, 4 and 5. But 2 and 7 is not possible as 7 is taken. 4 and 5 is not possible as 4 and 5 is taken. So we are left with only one case, that is 3 and 6, as we have to put in decreasing order. So 6 will be here and 3 will be here. And now we can calculate the biologist for B. So uh, in this we were left with 11. So in 11 there are, and the biologist has to be greater than 6. So uh, B will start with 7. So if this is 7, this will be 4. If this is 8, this will be 3. And if this is 9, this will be 2. So there are three cases, that is 7, 8, and 9. And if this is 7, this will be 4. If this is 8, this will be 3. And if this is 9, this will be 2. But similarly, applying the same logic, like in E also, E team also, biologist has to be greater than explorer. So it has to be greater than 3. So 2 is not greater than 3, so we can eliminate this case. 3 is not greater than 3 as it is equal to 3, so this case gets also eliminated. So we are left with only one case. If here we are eliminating cases, so we can eliminate here too. So here also we are left with only one case, that is 7 and 4. So we have once again two values out of 3. So this, if this is 7 and 6, this will be 2, and if this is 4 and 3, this will be 8. So we have completely filled the table, and now we can answer our question. Like, what is the number of biologists in team E? So the number of biologists in team E is 4. So 4 is the correct answer for this question.